Alright, hey guys, Echo here. This is game 3 of Alliance versus Liquid, the Shanghai Major Main Event, day 1. Pretty excited for this game actually. The last two games have been pretty good. Last game, Alliance grinded out a really slow win against Liquid. They ended up coming back after a 13-minute Rex with a Naga Siren. Very classic Alliance game. What would a Major be without an Alliance comeback? You know, it'd still be a Major. That's the answer. Wouldn't be anything special. But yeah, anyway. So standard bits coming out again. I'm not going to cover this too much, but Earth Spirit, Jerax ban, very simple. Lone Druid, Admiral Bulldog ban. Other two are just very standard 6.86 bans. Not too much to see here. Tusk ban against Jerax as well. So this support player has drawn 2 bans just from being really good at Dota 2. 3 bans are dedicated to Jerax. You could even say 4 if he's the Eng player as well. So this is the ban Jerax strategy, and then maybe Alliance are hoping to win off that. Pretty funny. That must feel so good when you're Jerax, if they just ban all your heroes like that. Anyway, so Alliance pick up Beast and Witch Doctor, 2 very strong laning heroes, 2 very strong pushing heroes as well. Liquid pick up Nature's Prophet and Invoker. Same opener they did last game.
10 seconds
I am slightly worried. This is a good opener, and it's okay, but they're kind of like showing their hand here. They want to do the same thing they did last game. We'll see how they adjust their drafts. I really think the last pick of Necro was like a bit iffy last game. It ended up working out, and they just messed up towards the end, or towards the mid game, but yeah. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So Wisp ban and Batrider ban from Liquid. Bat ban was really smart in my opinion. S4 is just one of the best Batriders in the world. Wisp is obviously an AGM ban. Very good hero for Alliance for sure. Puck is picked up by Alliance. Alright, so this is an S4 Puck obviously. Everyone remembers the $1 million Dream Carl. In all seriousness, no. S4 is just very good at the hero. And no, it's not because he got, the sick Dream Coil play or whatever. He's just good. He has great mechanics when it comes to playing Puck. Apologies if my language is slurring a little bit more than normal. I'm really tired. It's 1 a.m. here, but, we're still going. Gonna finish the series out. Alright. So, looking at Alliance's draft, they're pretty versatile. They lack physical damage, like hard physical damage, like a carry damage, but they have like pretty good damage on all their other heroes, really. They've pretty good amount of control, CC, catch. They just need somebody to follow up on the catch with very high damage. Something like Ursa or like Clinks, something like that. I'm not sure what Loda actually plays. I know he plays like Chaos Knight, stuff like that, but I think he's pretty versatile. So we'll see what they go for. I'd imagine it'll be a high damage, physical damage carry though. We'll see. Okay. Rubik pickup from Liquid. Obviously it's a Kuroki Rubik. Very famous for this hero. Good stuff. It also is like okay against Puck. It's good against all these heroes actually. Not so much Witch Doctor, but it's not bad. All these heroes have very good spells to steal though. And the Magic Resist is a little bit nice, and the Fade Bolt's Wave Clear is also nice. Not too much to say about that pick, though.
5 seconds remaining.
Have I played The Witcher 3? I have not. I'm a Dota boy. Oh, no problem. I mean, it's my pleasure. I'm going to be uploading these VODs to YouTube later, so yeah. No, my pleasure, guys. No worries. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate you guys being here. Always welcome. All right, so Alliance go for another Naga ban or another Naga pick. This was very good for them last game. Secure them the late game. Alliance always plays with Naga quite well. I have to sneeze, so I'm gonna mute mic. 1 sec.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Anti-mage.
Alliances turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining.
All right, that was a doozy of a sneeze, but interesting thing happened. Rather than going for all-in early game, Liquid decided to go for a late game hero. Not bad.
Reserve time.
I think Mataba Man is a sick anti-mage player. He's a really good player. They have a better chance of winning this game, in my opinion. Like, they don't have the 25-minute window of just closing the game that they did last game. I don't have too much to say about this. Anti-mage is pretty good against Puck later on. Not so good early on. The silence is really crippling for AM, especially when it's paired with like other CC like Roar. Other CC and damage anyway.
Team Liquid's turn to ban.
Not too much to say about this. I do like that Liquid is going for like a little bit more late game rather than all in early game though. I think all in early game requires like too much finesse. Like very few teams can actually pull it off. Okay. For last pick for Alliance, it's gonna be a support. Okay, Spirit Breaker. This is just really good against Anti-Mage and Nature's Prophet. This is actually a really good pick, in my opinion. They have pretty low damage on Alliance, but they have enough. This is like... This hero, if he's played well, will give Alliance a really good shot at winning. Just because he can always like shut down Nature's Prophet, and he can always gank Anti-Mage. With Beastmaster and Puck, or like Witch Doctor Puck, or Beastmaster, Witch Doctor, like any combination of these heroes.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
The Spirit Breaker, like Bashes and Charge and Nether Strike are all really good against Anti-Mage. Not so good in lane though. Anti-Mage is quite good against Spirit Breaker in lane, in my opinion. At least when it's a solo Spirit Breaker. But I'd imagine it'll be Beast SB. They could go for like an aggro again with Naga, Witch Doctor, Spirit Breaker, and give Lone Druid I call Bulldog a Lone Druid. Jesus. Beastmaster and Nature's Prophet 1v1 lane again. It went well for Beastmaster last game. Okay, so Night Stalker picked up by Liquid. This is interesting. I think it's just because they needed some like hero to do stuff early on, and Night Stalker doesn't need items to do stuff. The silence is also quite good against Naga and Puck. It's okay against Witch Doctor too, you can just run him down. Alright. Oh, okay, interesting draft. If I had to pick a winner, just based on draft and ignoring last game, I would have to say it is probably Alliance. My reasoning is that I think Liquid's draft is too weird. They don't seem like they have a coherent plan. Like Nature's Prophet and Invoker want to push really hard. Night Stalker wants to gank very early and then to get an Ags later and run around and gank some more and clear the map. And Anti-Mage wants to farm. There's like some slight synergy in that while Invoker and Nature's Prophet are pushing, they'll be creating space. I don't know. That's pretty weird. I'm gonna predict that Alliance wins this game, but we'll see. Okay. Oh, thank you. Keep in mind I played like a shit ton during that 2 years. It's not just like I went to school and went home and, played a couple games a day. It's playing like 10 games a day in order to get high MMR, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think Alliance will win for sure. Well, for sure. It's easy to say that, but we'll see. I mean, it is very easy for Liquid's lineup to snowball. Like if their lanes go well, it's pretty tough for Alliance to come back. But they do have the potential to gank like most of these heroes. And Alliance or Liquid doesn't really have many defensive options, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Question mark? Alright, what does this line mean that S4 drew? Is this their invade path? Is this what's going on here? I want to know. Oh, a circle now. Okay, line here. Okay. Hmm. This game is pretty hard to predict, I'd say. What are Liquid's lanes going to be? Anti-Mage, Rubik bottom, Night Stalker roaming, Invoker mid, Nature's Prophet off lane. Okay, that's pretty standard. The real question is like where Alliance is going to lane. Because they have the option of going aggro with Naga, SP Witch Doctor. Naga Witch Doctor can lane against AM Rubik for sure. I think that might be their best bet actually. And then they have to, like, the Nature's Prophet has to deal with the Spirit Breaker and Beastmaster duo lane. That's quite strong. Like, a Bulldog actually smashed Mind Control last game in lane. Well, I say smashed, he had like a 5 CS lead. But, like, that's pretty significant. It's pretty good. I think I would like to see Alliance go aggro with Witch Doctor and Naga. And just play defensively down there and farm up. And allow Beastmaster to get a good lane. That'll let them snowball quite a bit. The key thing with Witch Doctor and Naga going bottom lane too is that it frees up Spirit Breaker because basically like Rubik has to stay bottom, and like Night Stalker might have to stay bottom around there, like around here as well. So Spirit Breaker will be free to charge mid and top whenever he wants, and it's like Invoker mid and Nature's Prophet mid, so two really easy charge targets. Okay. Is OS Komodo still an emote? Okay, nice. Yeah, that's definitely the best emote. Huge fan. I think it got temporarily removed at one point, but all right, dude. I really don't know how casters do this, guys. Like, how do they just sit through pauses and like talk? I guess it's different when you have somebody else to talk with and like, go back and forth. But this is incredible. I guess I could just like make shit up and talk about like hypothetical situations, but it's pretty iffy. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I do think this game just comes down to like how well Liquid does in games or in lanes rather. I don't think their lineup is particularly good at coming back, with the exception of Anti-Mage. They have okay map control. They have like weird power spikes, so like Furion can get an Orchid, and that's a big power spike. It's good this game against Puck and Naga, and Beastmaster too, actually. Obviously Anti-Mage has a power spike at Battle Fury Manta and Vlad's. And then like every item after that is really huge. Night Stalker Axe is big. Invoker's item choices are going to be weird this game too. I'd imagine he's going to go Quaswex because it's good against Naga, Spiritbreaker, and Beastmaster. They have very low mana pool, so EMP is very effective against them. I would say Orchid is the best option, but yeah. He could also just go for like, I don't know, Midas Force Axe, something similar to that. Okay, I don't know. It's weird. Okay. Look at cosmetics and effigies. Okay. Will do. Alright, my thing is not working. Alright, the hotkey is different. That's not good. Alright, plan B. Can I not go in? Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. The Batrider one is okay, but the rest I'm not too big on. Cancer statue of rape. Must be a European joke. Okay, this one is good. Where is it? There we go. This is pretty good. I don't like the caption, or I don't really get it, but not bad. Alright, it's video games. Let's go. Please unpause, for the love of God. Alright, awesome. Alright, standard item builds out of everyone so far. Protection ring on Kuroki, that's interesting. He's going Iron Town, it looks like. Okay, boots start on Nature's Prophet. Not bad. I would like to see him actually go for more damage if he thinks he's going to be laning against Beastmaster. Alliance did this last game, so it's pretty safe to assume that they're going to do it this game too. Although I guess they're not going to. Okay. But alternatively, he could have gone for like Ring of Protection, 2 Fairy Fires, Branch, and Tango Self. It's one of my favorite builds on Prophet. Okay. Look at how much damage these boars do. They're owning the treants. Okay, very standard fanning out start from both teams, so not too much to talk about. Also note that Mind Control stays in the fountain at the beginning of the game, so you can summon 2 sets of treants without using too much mana. So that's good. I'm not sure why he runs out like this. Yeah. This is a pretty weird opener to me. I mean, he could like stay in base and block and then like drag the creeps. I mean, I'd assume like this opener is for like aggroing the lane creeps here, but he doesn't have to be out here for this. He could just block. But okay. Well, either way, we'll see what happens. But it is a Beastmaster against Prophet 1v1 again, and then Invoker Puck mid, Spiritbreaker roaming. Okay, so they do what I said. And go with Witch Doctor Naga bottom lane. This is basically just like a really safe lane. It's really hard for them to dive. Okay. So EGM, no Overvenom start, but he is looking to pressure Spiritbreaker, or pressure Invoker here. He also might be looking to snipe the chicken. Okay. Drax goes right away to pulling. Good choice against an aggro lane. You want to deny them as much experience as possible, so nice play by them. Well, it actually started PMS. I kind of like this. He started with a Stout Shield and a Slippers of Agi, but... Or Agi Slippers, rather, but yeah. It's good stuff. This Bulldog goes with the exact same opener as he did last game. Goes with a Clanging Blade as fast as possible. He also gets Inner Beast at level 2. That's surprising. I guess if he just pushes the lane, it's really hard for Nature's Prophet to lane against him, but It's still pretty funny. Like, usually you see X's at least, but he doesn't really need them, I suppose. Already heard the bash sound. Let it begin. I'd imagine this lane is going to be pretty uneventful until Ake steps out of position. It's pretty hard for either team to just, force a kill because of the CC on either side. Looks like S4 is actually doing quite well against Fada as well in mid. He smashed him last game. That was a much harder matchup though for Fada. Okay, nice little play by S4 using Orb to get last hits and CS at the same time.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, he's gonna get this Forge Spirit actually. This is big. Like, this is a lot of experience. Oh, he missed. Okay, unlucky. Yeah, you never want to feed your Forge Spirits as Invoker. It's quite a bit of experience in gold for the enemy. Or for whoever last hits it. Okay, pretty chill game so far. Okay, charge on mid. Here's where things get pretty exciting. No Wex on Fada, so he can't go Ghost Walk. If he gets bashed, he dies. 100%. He might die either way. Ooh. Actually, okay. S4 has an invis, so he's gonna live. Yeah, so they needed the bash to get that kill.
My gratitude.
Still not a bad gank though. They forced us south, so it's fine. S4 looking to harass a little bit. He's doing it right at our range, that's good. That's also a good trade by Fada using Cold Snap there. He got a lot of damage on Invoker. Charge onto top. Nothing's going on down here. Okay. Mind Control is probably dead. He can TP out here, but he just gets bashed in. Okay, yep. To be fair, Spirit Breaker did hit like quite a bit on Invoker and down here as well, and he didn't get any bashes, so it was bound to happen eventually. Okay, charge again on Invoker. This is what I like to see on Spirit Breakers. Like, these are very vulnerable lanes. He needs to be pressuring like this, so good play by JM so far. Even if like 75% of his ganks don't work, it's totally fine. It's a lot of pressure on the map. Okay, charge on bottom. You can just get lifted. Oh, it's on cooldown actually. Okay. So EGM doesn't want to get hit here at all by Matumba Man, or else he's going to have to go back to base.
Radiant's top tower.
Crookie with an Iron Talon, just farming away. Standard stuff. Nightstalker actually farms pretty quickly, compared to a lot of supports because of Hunter and the Knight. Good. Pretty standard builds so far, from what I'm seeing. The difference between this game and last game, though, is that Liquid's safe lane is much weaker than it was last game, since they have Anti-Mage instead of Necro, and Rubik instead of Oracle. So Loda is getting free farm down here pretty much, and Anti-Mage is being pressured a little bit. That is not horrible news for them, but not good news either, for sure. Okay, they need a bash. Oh, no. Okay. So they get the kill because Bulldog is 6. Nice job. And this game just becomes like super hard for Nature's Prophet at this point. He just needs to go jungle. If he ever gets charged and like the charge completes and there's another hero near him, he just kind of dies. That's not a good position to be in. Just being able to, fall over. But it looks like there's a charge on mid. S4 is in trouble, but he's not totally dead yet. Okay. Looks like he's going to be fine, yeah. Oh, I should have... I don't like that. Okay. I don't think he should have used Orb like that. I think he should have either committed fully to like getting completely out, like going down and like across this tree line, or he should have gone aggressive and tried to go for the Night Stalker kill. So like Fada didn't have much mana left. He only had Cold Snap. It's pretty unlikely that he gets a kill, especially if they blow up Kuroki really quick. I'm not sure if they had the burst, but I don't think like you can go for a half-assed play like this and like go for the dodge up. I think you have to go either all the way down or just commit. So maybe a misplay by S4. I'm not totally sure on that, but my gut says it was a misplay. Okay. Standard build by Matumba Man. Not much to say. CS values are a little bit low in every lane, but it's to be expected. There's a lot of action going on. Okay. Mind control charged again. No ult on EGM, but he gets, you know, the bash, because why not, right? Okay, roar again. Yeah, this is... Mind control cannot keep coming back to this lane. This is like... He got bashed that time, so it's pretty unlucky, but he really needs to just go jungle at this point. Like, he's just gonna keep getting charged. Like, why would EGM stop charging? There's no way that he's ever just gonna, like, not charge after they got so many free kills. I mean, Bulldog is gonna have, like, a 9-minute Necronomicon 1. That is so good for farming. He's gonna be a machine, actually. Alright. So, this game is looking really good for Alliance. As I say that, Ecko dies, but not really a big deal, honestly. I think Liquid is going to get punished for this too with Spirit Breaker. Pretty hard to say. We'll see how it goes though. Nice play by JRX. Really nice TP. It's like he got just to the edge out of tower range and then TP'd out. This guy is just so solid. Like, such a good player. Okay, Fada maybe getting a solo kill here? Yeah, he's gonna get a... Wait, hit him! What the fuck? Okay, that was a solo kill. I guess he might have gotten fogged, like, on this corner. Like, EGM wasn't around the tree line, but that was weird. Okay, so Fada's gonna go down, actually. He's gonna kill EGM, but... Oh, Fada's out! Holy shit, okay. Dude, Liquid's TPs are so good right now. I'm not sure if it was fog though, because EGM wasn't around a corner. Like, he was right here, while Fada was right here. I don't know about the fog thing. I mean, I guess it would have to be the case, right? There's no way Fada just misclicks like a million times like that. So I'll just assume it was fog, even though there's like clearly line of sight here. Yeah, okay, so Liquid's TP plays have been really good. They're not like super efficient, because they're not getting anything out of it, but in this case Invoker got a kill, so, you know, why not? Not bad at all. Okay, nice deny by S4. Smoke up from Alliance. I'd imagine they want to kill Invoker. Aggressive plan on Invoke or Loda. You can just Song a TP or just Song and run away. That's fine. Rubik wants to steal Song right now. Okay, I missed a kill mid, but it was on Invoker. At least I called it beforehand. Okay, so Rubik gets Song. That's a huge steal. This is so big by JRX. He's gonna use this well later on, probably. Okay, charged by EGM. Yeah, Mind Control's gonna get out, but he's gonna get the bash on Kuroki, actually. He can just turn here. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, he should have turned and hit Kuroki and tried to go for the roulette play. There's like no risk. It's very like low commitment play, and he's not going to be able to charge anymore, so you might as well go for the lucky play. Yeah, nice blocking by Mind Control. Really nice. Nice TP attempts by Bulldog as well. Looks like EGM is baiting a little bit, but not the best play. If the orb hits, it's actually really good. Okay. So good bait by EGM, good follow up by S4. S4 needs to kind of back out and wait for cooldowns though. We get songs, oh my god. Alright, this sucks. He's actually just dead. Okay. So nice play by JRX there. I can't tell if it was a good play for S4 to go for the Invoker. You might have been able to get out if you went up, but it's really hard to have that kind of foresight.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, you're right. I'm a little bit worried about Alliance's levels as well.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Night Stalker's been farming quite a bit during this time, so he's also gotten a couple ganks off. So good play by Kuroki so far. Yeah. Oh, the levels aren't too bad really. The supports are a little bit higher level on Liquid, but it's not astronomical.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Okay, another smoke by Alliance. They might go for a rush here.
Are fortified.
Yeah, it's very doable with level 2 Voodoo Restoration.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Okay, so okay. I guess it's fine that Liquid know that they're doing rush now, but this movement by S4 is a little weird. Now Liquid know for sure that they can go for this. And this is a conscious decision that they're making, like, right, because they don't want to fight at Roche and, you know, risk being songed and, you know, set up. So they just go for 2 towers instead. This is actually a good portrayal by Liquid in my opinion. Their team does quite well with map control and like extra towers down. Like all their heroes are good at pushing, so it'll pay off later probably. They actually give Aegis to Puck. That's probably a good choice. She's going to be doing a lot in fights, so. S4 is actually really underfarmed, and I think this is because it's an Invoker lane. It's just a hard matchup for Puck. You saw earlier, he just got cold snapped and gone on, but yeah. Okay, so charge onto Mind Control. Mind Control is just dead. EJM doesn't even need to ult really, but he did. Okay, it's fine. Aki a little bit out of position. Not a big deal, but does matter. Okay. S4 is looking for an initiation here. They don't need to force anything though. I think it would be a mistake to try to force something that can't happen.
Thanks.
Okay, Matumbaman should have his Battle Fury pretty soon. Yeah, okay. He's not doing too poorly. He had a tough lane, so. He'll have it at like, you know, 16, 17 minutes, which is actually like okay timing for Tread's Battle Fury and PMS. Okay, so coil into Kuroki, it snaps immediately, he looks like he gets out. Nice presence of mind by him to just snap it immediately. If you ever get coiled by Puck, you can actually just instantly snap it, especially level 1 coil, and you can probably run away easier that way. It's much better than just sitting in the coil range and getting hit. Okay, Song by Loda catches out Mind Control. This poor guy.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Okay. I will give Mind Control one thing, is he's kept up in farm, like, pretty well. Considering he's, like, straight feeding. Like, he's still, top 4 in net worth. So good on him.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Also, like, it's pretty hard game to not feed as Nature's Prophet. I mean, he can sit in the jungle the whole time, but that's not really helping his team that much. Like, he needs to... It's better for him to be dying than Anti-Mage for sure. Okay, so Puck picks up her Blink. It's pretty good. Not bad timing, considering he had a rough lane as well. Oh, nice ward by Kuroki here. This will give his team a lot of information. Okay. Relic picked up by Naga. Gonna have Radiance fairly soon. Give him a couple minutes. But yeah, Alliance can start taking a lot more fights now. They can go for more aggressive ganks on any of these heroes, really, actually. The addition of like Blink and Silence to a Spearbreaker gank is just super high value against Invoker and Nature's Prophet. Really nice coil. Okay. He just instantly loses Aegis though, that sucks. But it's gonna work out. He got the initiation off, and that's what matters. Roar and Fada. Double illusory orb onto Fada and Mind Control actually too. Meanwhile, Ake's getting chased down by Anti-Mage. S4 gets silenced up. He's gonna be fine for now though. Okay, did he get double silenced? That was weird. Okay, anyway. Actually, okay. Liquid take a very convincing fight despite a really good like initiation. Like I actually think it was fine for S4 to go in like this, but I guess his team might not have been close enough to really help.
Dire's middle tower is
Maybe
under
that was the issue. I'd have to go back and watch to see what happened, but yeah. His spell combo was correct. I guess the big issue was just his teammates weren't close enough. I guess we'll have to go with that. For now anyway.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Okay, so despite all that, Dota is still not like out of the game by any means. Like if he gets Radiance, Alliance is still in it. I mean, they won last game at the 13-minute Rex with Anaga, so granted they didn't have an anti-mage on the enemy team to deal with. Okay, so look out for Belize. Yeah, Jarek owns, dude. Sick player. He's owning this game. I thought it would be Kuroki on Rubik, but he ended up playing Night Stalker. Pretty surprising. Looks like the smoke is going to be kind of wasted. They get a ward down, so it's not terrible, but yeah. Yeah, that's true. Alliance can't really teamfight now or later on in the game, but they do have better map control heroes in my opinion. With Puck and Spearbreaker, Beastmaster, Naga. Yeah, basically, yeah. Rat Inc. Indeed. They're just gonna keep pushing waves like this and being super annoying, and it's gonna be a nightmare for Liquid to deal with. They don't have really good catching heroes. Expect Jarex to farm a Blink, and that's like one of their best catching heroes that they can get. But yeah, that's about it. This really is just going to be another super long game. I'm already feeling it. Alliance is just going to push, and S4 is going to do tricky things, like pushing creep waves and then blinking at the trees and TPing out. It's going to be what's happening here. So the one actually saving grace for Liquid is that Night Stalker almost has his Ags at 20 minutes. This is super good at killing rats. This guy is the rat exterminator. He just needs some form of like CC that is long range in order to catch people. So this is actually good, like really good for Kuroki and Liquid. Now they have the potential to just kill people that are in trees at nighttime. This is probably the game changer item. Playing against this hero at nighttime is so hard when he has Ags. It's just like you can't hide anywhere. Especially once he gets a gem.
This sustains, good remains.
Okay. So actually, I kind of want to change my prediction here. Because this guy has an accident so quickly. It's going to matter quite a bit. And he also just picks up a gem. So say goodbye to any kind of map control that Alliance had. It's all going to come down to like how Dota can push out waves with this Radiance now.
Invisibility.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think he is in a position where he can solo carry the game. It's just really hard. He can't really mess up like when Liquid goes for catches and when Liquid goes for pushes. It is tricky though because Anti-Mage is just farming this whole time. Like there's nothing stopping him. They can always go for like a smoke gank, but it's super hard to like actually catch this hero, even when you have a lot of CC. Or at least it's hard to catch this hero when an AK player is playing him. Roar on Night Stalker. Rubik actually stole Aurora too, though. This is pretty good. Okay, this guy's just playing really well. Is his dagger on career? No. Okay. Now that Night Stalker has Ags, I'd like to see him start buying wards and let Jerax get a dagger, but we'll see how that goes. I think Am is going to take over this game pretty soon. Like, give him 5-6 minutes, he'll have Manta. He'll be all set. Won't need anything else.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, Alliance do have a lot of, like, CC to lock him down, though, so I guess it's not totally bad for them, but the issue is, like, Liquid have a ton of, like, follow-up CC as well. It's not like he's just, you know, 1v5ing. Okay, looks like they want to go high grounds. Interesting, okay. They still have to deal with Naga. I would like to see Puck, like, clearing the waves a little bit with the Illusory Orb and Waning Rift. Like, yeah, there we go, okay.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Alright. Matumbaman went for, like, a slightly different build of Headdress into Manta, rather than Vlad's into Manta. That's basically just to, like, help him against all of these, like, CC spells. Like, they're all single targets, so, like, if, for example, he gets roared, or, he sees Beastmaster walk into his vision range, he can just Manta, and it's hard for Beastmaster to roar him before he blinks away. Same thing with Spirit Breaker. If he gets charged, he can Manta dodge the stun part. He can Manta reset Nether Strike. Just a solid item. Okay, I do see a smoke from Alliance. It looks like this is like more of a defensive smoke. Like, they don't seem like they're too eager to walk into jungle. And this is mainly because Night Stalker just gives so much vision. This is so risky. If Night Stalker just walks anywhere near Rosh Pit, they just know. It looks like Mind Control actually pinged this out. But we'll see. I'm not sure if Liquid could actually fight these guys, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean, Jerax clearly knows that, like, they're in this area. Okay, Kroki starts heading towards Rosh. Okay. So Alliance get another Rosh. This is very similar to last game, where they just sneak a Rosh when they're behind. We'll see how it affects the game. I don't think it's going to be as impactful, but it certainly helps quite a bit. Naga's up to Manta now. So she's going to be able to clear, like, a lot of creep waves. Put a lot of pressure on the map.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Okay. Okay, you'll notice EGM is holding his charge on Nature's Prophet. He doesn't have any plans to, like, to go ham and try to kill him, but he just wants to provide vision for his team during this. So, like, he wanted to see where Nature's Prophet TP'd before he canceled the charge. So, nice play by him. Something that might go unnoticed in another game, but yeah. Okay, Blink Coil onto 2, including Matumbaman and Jerax. Jerax goes down. Kroki about to follow as well. Anti-Mage gets out safely, though. That's good. Oh, okay. Kroki actually gets a kill on EGM. It's pretty surprising. Big mana void on Puck. Okay. Nice song by Loda. Actually gets Sunstraked. Alright, he's gonna get caught now. This sucks. He's in a rough spot. He can get tornadoed here. That'd be such a huge play, actually. Okay. Gets a net onto Matumbaman. Matumbaman's fine, though. He knows he can blink out. Mind Control, not so much. He's gonna get chased down by Radiance. Okay, he just TP's out. Nice play. Oh, really nice axes by Bulldog. Like, rather than just TPing out instantly. Oh, he didn't have a TP, okay. But rather than running, he just, he stuck around for the axes, so nice play by him. Loda can kill Matumbaman here. Oh my god. Okay, really, that was sick, Manta. Okay. Sick play by Matumbaman. Like, he didn't have to TP there, but he recognized that he was in, like, immediate danger, and he needed to TP out. Or he needed to Manta and then blink away. So really nice play by him. And he's gonna get away. That was good shit. Like, the initial decision to TP was bad, but the recovery with canceling and Manting was really sick. Nice job.
Radiant's bottom tower
Also, nice save
is
by
under
JRX there,
attack.
but yeah. Really, what made this happen was the Manta play here.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Okay,
attack.
so Alliance don't lose a gem, so they're still like in good shape as far as map control goes, but still kind of sucks for them. Okay. I don't believe... Yeah, okay. So Liquid did lose a gem at some point. I'd imagine this is the one that Loda has. I can see a charge on somebody. I want to check this gem thing or Loda. Okay, yeah. So Loda has JRX's gem. Pretty unfortunate.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Well, Loda had to use his net like immediately because JRX would blink out. Or fuck, I'm getting my names confused. Matumba Man would blink out right away. Otherwise, like he doesn't know if his blink is on cooldown, so he has to just use it right away for sure. Okay, mind control going for a Mjolnir build. I'd imagine he's gonna finish it up. He just wants to push out waves. This also helps quite a bit against Naga illusions, so it's a fine build for sure.
Uproot you.
Okay, EGM gets caught out. Nice Sunstrike. Not too impactful of a death, but not the best either. Don't want to give anti-mage too much. AM's going for a butterfly build. It's pretty good. It's good against Witch Doctor, Naga, all of these heroes except for Puck, really. And even, it's good against Puck in a sense, too, as you do more damage. Okay. Bulldog's getting caught out. This one matters a little bit more than EGM does. Oh, Rubik gets Hawk as well. Okay, that's impactful. That matters quite a lot, actually. But either way. Okay. So, while I was talking about a stolen Hawk, Alliance just loses a fight down here. So, yep, good stuff. Naga goes down. That is extremely bad. This just means that Liquid can push. Ideally, I would like to see Liquid like push together and force Naga buyback, but kind of scary, I guess. Looks like Puck did end up living, which is nice. They're able to get this kill because of it. Okay. So it's actually not a total loss for Alliance. Unless they just feed these kills away. In which case it's pretty bad. Okay. Overall pretty bad for Alliance, but not bad enough for them to lose right away. Mind Control got this tower top as well. Pretty impactful. That'll mean a lot later on when they go for a Rax play. It kind of sucks that Rubik died after he stole Hawk, but yeah. Like, stealing Hawk on Rubik is amazing. It gives your team so much map control. Oh shit, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Alright. I guess the Hawk is like less valuable when you have a Night Stalker on your team, just because you already have so much vision, but yeah. Alright, no, I'm not going to rewind because I upload these to my channel. And I don't want to like spend too much time, you know, just going back and look at stuff. But I'm assuming Naga just died to Anti-Mage and Night Stalker.
Here I am.
Okay. S4 just doing S4 things, pushing out waves. Pretty standard. Matumba Man is so strong at this point that he doesn't have to be scared at all, really. He can die to like roar into like a CC chain from Alliance, but it's pretty unlikely that they're going to send 5 heroes all at the same time to gank him. Okay, S4 gets caught out. 6.86D change really coming into play here, actually. Nice silence by Mind Control, or Kuroki prevents the illusory orb jaunt, and S4 goes down. Pretty rough. But yeah, Puck was able to phase shift during Deafening Blast there because of the 6.86 E change, where it's no longer a hard disable, the Deafening Blast. Yeah, he probably just got mana voided, that's fine. Okay. See a Hex being built by Nature's Prophet. Probably a better choice than going Mjolnir, actually. The Maelstrom is just fine. This is for catching out like any hero, really. Just having a Hex is very high value on this hero. Or any hero in general. Okay. I would like to see Matumba go for either Linken's or Abyssal. Basically, like, the Linken's would prevent him from dying in a lot of cases to Roar or like Beast or Spirit Breaker. Abyssal would give him much more aggressive opportunities. So, like, if he ever Abyssal catches Naga with Abyssal, he can just Manta and kill her with Mana Void as well. But yeah, it's a little bit too aggressive maybe. But I think I would go Abyssal in this case. You could go like Abyssal then Linken's. But either way, he's gonna be so rich. He doesn't have to worry. His item progression doesn't matter too much as long as he's getting items. See Linken's being built by Puck. It's mainly for probably number 1, the Hex of Nature's Prophet. Also the Silence of Night Stalker, those 2 spells. Okay. Night Stalker does have his gem back. Oh, did I say Daedalus? I meant Abyssal. I'm pretty sure I said Abyssal, but I might have said Daedalus. But yeah, Abyssal definitely the item. I think you can get MKB last item and sell your Battle Fairy, but I think the mischance of Radiance is not high enough value to warrant a MKB until later. Like, you can still kill the Naga with just Abyssal, and you can also kill other ones. You can also kill like other heroes with it, so it's a little bit better than MKB in my opinion. MKB doesn't give you the same lockdown that Abyssal does. Oh. Oh, that's why, okay. Okay, S4 might be in trouble here. Matumba Man gets roared. Okay, he's actually in trouble. Okay, nice tornado. Okay, he's fine. That was a nice tornado by Ifada, for sure. Okay, looks like AM is being charged. EGM disengages. Probably a good decision. Alliance does want to go in though. S4 immediately it's hexed up and he just dies, blows up. The Alliance needs to get out. Yep. Okay, nice TP by Loda. Okay, nice try by Fada. A little bit too slow. Or a little bit, CC lasted a little bit too long. Jesus. Thinking is really hard right now. But either way, Liquid are gonna go for Roche. Alliance can't really do too much about it. I mean, they're never out of the game because they have a Naga with Radiance, so I don't want to count them out too much. And I did say the game was over last game at a wrong time, so I will say that Liquid have a very high chance of winning. This is the game of Dota 2. Okay, song again by Loda. He actually can seal this. Holy shit. Oh my god, he can seal it. That was so money. I mean, the entire Alliance team is dead, but still. Okay. Loda goes down. He just so. Okay, he's still dead. But that was really a 6 seal. Well, actually, like, was it a 6 seal? It caused this whole team to die. I don't know. Okay. Well, whatever. So Matumba actually went for an MKB, or a BKB rather. Not a bad choice at all. I figured he would not go for this just because they have so many BKB piercing disables, but yeah. Also, meanwhile, Fada solos the Spirit Breaker, or Mind Control does anyway. Fada gets him with the Sunstrike, I guess. Nice play by him. Matumba is doing crazy things, but he's fine. Needs to be careful. Roar's up pretty soon.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Bullock actually dies off in the trees. That's not good. Okay. Liquid are gonna take their first Rex. Still not over. It's not over till like the throne dies, but yeah. Pretty rough game for Alliance so far. They don't really have much damage with this hero composition. Okay. S4 chooses to play defensively. That was fine. They can catch Fada here. Oh, they don't have a detection actually. Pretty hard. They have like sentries on Witch Doctor, but not good enough. Okay. Pretty standard stuff so far. I'd like to see Liquid get a little bit more aggressive with their warding. Like, they have a Night Stalker, so they don't have to be too afraid. I guess he no longer has the gem, though, so hard for him to de-ward. But, I mean, I don't think it's bad to have this many wards, but I think it means that, like, you missed an opportunity somewhere to place a ward down. Okay. I'd imagine Alliance are going to go for a smoke play pretty soon. They probably feel a little bit desperate, although Loda is like a Naga Siren who's quite farmed, so they can always stall the game. Yeah, I agree. I mean, Witch Doctor was picked for the lane, really. They just wanted a solid laning hero for Naga. So he did his job already. The next, like, thing he can do best is get good death wards off in team fights. But pretty hard against their heroes. Okay, cold snap on illusion. BKB on Nature's Prophet. Pretty important, I think. Again, they have a lot of BKB piercing disable, so it's a little weird, but it stops the song and it stops the puck damage. It stops cask as well, so it's an important item. I mean, I guess Liquid can just wait for Roche, technically. I feel like they don't have to be so scared, but it is a really big match, so. Okay, nice turn by EGM. Or by Kuroki, rather. Okay. Bulldog gets sheeped immediately, gonna go down. Actually, nice song by Loda, okay. Mind Control BKBs it though, so yeah. Okay, Loda's just dead. Beastmaster dead. Buyback on Naga. Okay, really nice play by Liquid. This all started because Kuroki just like ran out here and, you know, baited the team. I think Alliance have to go for that kill though. Like, they have to assume that they can get the opportunity and just catch him. I feel like it'd be a mistake to not go for it, actually. Like, what if he's not baiting? What if he's just being stupid and you miss your opportunity to catch him there? Nice play by Mind Control. Uses Sprout to break the Lincolns and then Hexus. Yeah, Swar needs to get out of here. EGM's gonna die. S4's in pretty deep. He's gonna be okay. He's just trying to make space right now. Meanwhile, AM was hitting top racks, gets C melee. Pretty important. Yeah, this is looking rough for Alliance. If Loda dies in the next like 6 minutes, Yeah, 5.5 minutes. Stay loose.
Regeneration.
Quick rush respawn, it looks like. If I'm reading this correctly. Maybe not. Okay, no. It'll be... Okay, yeah. Okay, so Matumba sells his Vlads, picks up an Abyssal. Probably a good choice. He could go either MKB or Daedalus, or not Daedalus, Lincoln Sphere. Either one is fine, but he's probably fine just going full aggressive. I would like to see him go for an MKB. Well, Am is a better fighting carry than Naga is, but Naga is better at like controlling the map with pushing waves and stuff. They're just two different heroes. I mean, that's really it. Am is much better at fighting than Naga, though, for sure. I mean, Liquid can just like slow siege at this point. Any chip damage they do is gonna stick. It's quite high value. They just need to wait out their opportunity on one of these heroes. And they'll be okay.
Not so fast.
Can just Manta on cooldown and send them at the range racks. And that'll be fine. Okay, EGM might get caught here. Coil went to Jerax, but it's not going to go anywhere. He's actually going to get mauled by AM illusions. Okay, never mind.
Dire's top barracks are under attack. Dire's top
Okay.
barracks has fallen.
Range racks goes down to Mind Control and Force Spirits. Zero. AM is Mjolnir. Holy shit, he just bashes S4 and kills him. Unreal. Alright, good game. What is dead? Liquid are doing it. Kipo. Alright, that was really ballsy by Matumba, but it worked out really nicely. Nice shot. So yeah, Liquid take game 3 of the series. They end up knocking Alliance down to the losers bracket.
Under attack.
Nice play by them. Interesting draft they had at the end for sure. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with Liquid. Like this is their first time they really showed up on LAN, and like a real major LAN. So good job by them. But yeah, this is game 3 of Alliance versus Liquid. This is a chill cast, commentary, analysis, whatever you want to call it. Basically, I just talk for an hour, pretend I know what I'm talking about, and you listen or you don't. But yeah, thank you for watching. Peace. See you next time.